Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Laurie with me. We've just lost to Liverpool. I can't believe I'm saying 2-0 at the Emirates. We're out of the FA Cup. That's it, done. I want to go into how many players they had missing. No Endo, no Salah, no Van Dijk, no Szoboszlai. Kids coming. Szoboszlai, I can pronounce it. No, I'm not your brother, I can pronounce it. But yeah, even with all of that, they look surprised that they ended up winning that game, Liverpool, but 2-0 to Liverpool and Arsenal out.
We are, and this one hurts, I've got to say, man. I was saying on the stream there that for me, this was the worst of the 3 defeats. That's 3 defeats on the road, 2 at home, 1 goal in 3 games, and yeah, this one hurts, man. I think the season is approaching crisis point. I don't know what you feel.
Approaching? I think you might have, for a lot of fans, they're probably saying they're already there.
Yeah, well, if they did, I wouldn't argue with that at all. For me, we've reached crisis point because where do you start? I mean, we got off to a
pretty quick start.
Yeah. The first half we did play quite well, but not scoring the goal, that was always a worry. Because although we dominated Liverpool in the first half, I knew that wasn't going to last the whole game. Liverpool, even without some of their better players, we're not going to be able to dominate them for the whole game. And so it proved. We didn't get the goal when we were on top. Conceded 2 silly goals, really. The first one, Kivior there. I mean, listen, I'm not trying to dig out Kivior, but it was poor defending. You got to say that. And from the moment we conceded that first goal, we never looked like we were going to get back in it. In fact, we tailed off.
Even with all those chances, even with all those chances, I know you talk about after that goal, but like with all those chances to not, score, and then after them scoring, you expect a reaction. We didn't even see that from Arsenal.
No, this is what I'm saying. After we conceded that first goal, immediately any thoughts of us getting back in it look forlorn for me, and that's worrying. And okay, there's a break now, so we get a bit of a reprieve. But looking at that second half performance today, looking at the way the results have gone, I'm looking at that, and people were talking a few weeks ago about winning the league. I'm actually looking at it now. Will we even get in the top 4?
I mean, still a lot of the season to be played, but I suppose after you're looking at the performances of recent, I can see why you're questioning that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm trying not to sound too dejected. I'm trying not to sound reactionary.
It's hard not to.
But it's hard not to, because like I said, this is the 3rd defeat in a row. And, okay, the Fulham performance was poor. Yeah, no one can get away with that. But if you're looking at the trajectory of the way things are going, we've reached a crisis point.
Yeah.
And failure to attract a striker in the transfer window only exacerbates that for me. You know what I mean? And yeah,
you're saying that you're at crisis point, or you can understand why people believe we're at crisis point now after the performances. What does that look like for you, Laurie? Is that a manager questioning, do we need a new manager? Is that, no, the players are awful, get them out of here? Like, what does crisis look like to you at the moment?
No, I'm not advocating that the manager gets sacked or anything like that. I'm just saying that he's got to come up with something, man. He has got to come up with something, because the way things are going right now, we are just not good enough in both boxes.
Yeah.
So how else can you describe it other than a crisis point? Because like I said, it's 3 defeats on the spin now. We don't look like we're going to score goals. We're conceding goals at the other end sloppily. And where we need to strengthen the squad, it's looking unlikely that we're going to be able to do so. So I don't know what to say, really, other than it's a crisis point.